it's a tremendous accomplishment. I mean, who's doing it like me in the game? Nobody. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, fans. I gotta tell y'all that this is important. Final thought. I walk around with 100,000 'cause I never had it. When it got that top and back 'cause I never had it. I stay rocky as a mountain 'cause I never had it. They ask why I'm blowing 1,000 'cause I never had it. Yeah, I never had it. Yeah, I never had it. Been like 40 on a brighter 'cause I never had it. I fuck two hoes at the same time 'cause I never had it.
They call me the problem, but you can call me the can man, 'cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Shaking lots of shrimp and pasta, garlic on my crab leg. Used to get it with the chopper, now I'm chopping silent.
What's happening, fam? Still setting up. Shout out to AB for the promo. Mr. Can Man. You know, I feel the same way about this flame. Anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. It don't discriminate. But speaking of discriminate, it's been a whole lot of that still going on. Whole lot of that. But I want to speak a little bit on the press conference between Canelo and Caleb Plant, and how Plant is already working his game plan, but is it going to play out in the ring in his favor? I don't know. I doubt it. A lot of people doubt Caleb Plant can pull this out. Canelo is just really he's very, very skilled. He's skilled. And he's very, very angry. As you can see on your screen, he looked like he pushed him from Mexico all the way back to Memphis or Tennessee, wherever he's from. Plant got a little mark already before the fight. But it is what it is, man. You know, I spoke on that. I gave my thoughts on the whole altercation. I felt like Canelo could have kept his composure, being that he the face of boxing. And I want to actually give some credit to some subscribers and some people that actually impressed me. You know, I uploaded a video a little bit ago, and I had some replies. And I got a shout out Saul Gutierrez, because we were speaking on all right, let me get that loaded up. But yeah, I was speaking on how Reynoso is hiding behind the flag. He's hiding behind being Mexican, and he's creating a narrative that people are in this to bring Mexico down and that we hating and all of that stuff, right? And Saul says, he's a Hispanic brother. He says, I agree. Eddie didn't give a clear answer, more like making an excuse. As much as I like Canelo, he did get busted. See, that's how this is why I don't like what Eddie Reynoso is doing, creating this narrative, because you got other Hispanic brothers like Saul, and then also this other brother that was in my comment section that are on the side of facts, truth, and morals. Okay. You can't throw up the flag and say people got an agenda against you when they only addressing what really happened. You had multiple fighters that failed VADA test, man. So when the white boy from Tennessee says some facts, now people got an agenda to discredit Mexico and bring the Mexican people down because we talking facts. Especially when we bring up one of your more recent guys, you know, when they ask you about him getting off for cheating, and you're behind the scenes. You have nothing to say other than fuck you, fuck the haters. Y'all just hating on Mexico and going about your business, but don't want to be held accountable for the things taking place in your camp. So I had to shout out Saul Gutierrez for being on the side of truth and keeping it real. Eddie, you making excuses, man. You want to make it about something else other than what it is. You know what I'm saying? SG4, he says, I'm Mexican and I hope the truth comes out. As far as Reynoso, not sure if that's what he said. I'm going to listen to it again. But the first sentence he said was, I'm Mexican and I hope the truth comes out. Shout out to SG4. Shout out to the Mexicans that side with the truth. And not out here to just feed into the narrative that everybody got something against Mexicans in Mexico. But when somebody pop hot, Reynoso, don't try to throw your flag and your race into it, man. It's called accountability. Holding yourself accountable, taking responsibility for what happened. Oscar didn't do it. You didn't do it. Mauricio didn't do it. But yet y'all coming with this Mexican pride stuff. See what I'm saying? Reynoso want to have pride for the wrong reasons, and you making the rest of the good Mexicans look bad. To me, because I'm hearing the other ones, the good ones, like, nah, man, he making excuses. He making excuses. He ain't giving no clear answers on the questions asked to him. SG4, I hope the truth comes out, man. I'm Mexican, but I hope the truth comes out. You know, that's a big statement. I mean, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, man. This is what I noticed this year. And for the ones that know me, you just know. But this is the main reason why I fell out with a previous group, is because I know that this is a failing blueprint. When you want to push just your complexion or your race or your flag over all others, that's a failing blueprint, man. I didn't witness it. I didn't seen it. And I don't want no part of it. I don't get down with that elitist, think I'm better than everybody type shit. You all and you know, everybody else underneath and not, man, stop. You know what I'm saying? It's people of different colors and different geographical locations, and you got certain communities and groups and cliques that try to make it about either just all Mexican or all black or all white. That's a failing blueprint. It is. And what I notice is I see a lot of the Mexicans doing a lot of what another group that y'all hated so much, and y'all said is the worst community out here, y'all doing a lot of the repeat of what they did. And we seeing where it's getting y'all. Let's just keep it real. That tribal shit, racist shit, hey man, that's a failing blueprint on this YouTube. I'm just telling you. You see what I'm saying? It's just getting uglier and uglier and uglier with the more excuses and narratives and all of the misdirection y'all try to create other than the facts and the truth that pertains to doping, cheating. And the thing about it is you loud and proud to speak on somebody else who is not underneath that flag. You see what I'm saying? When they pop. And let's keep it real. There's other ones that don't say shit when they people pop, but will speak on somebody else people's when they pop. We know what's up over here. Because see, I remember when motherfuckers weren't talking about testing at all. Y'all didn't give a shit. Everybody was trying to protect their own. I didn't see blacks try to protect black fighters because they don't want them to get tested from VADA, and they scared about them, rumors of them cheating, getting out. And I seen it with the Mexicans, seen it with the Russians. We see it. But y'all use this shit conveniently in a war aspect. Oh, look at them niggas over there. That nigga failed. Oh, look at that Mexican dude. He failed, man. Oh, I knew them UK dudes was dirty. I told you all them Russians cheat. This is what the fake ass boxing fans do. Whereas if you're not moving like no tribal individual like that, and you just sticking to the work, everybody gets this flame when you fuck up. When you pop dirty. See what I'm saying? Y'all would have had every right to flame Black Horseman if when Gerald Miller, Gene Pascal, and every other black fighter popped, and I was like, man, whatever, man. Y'all just hating on the black people, man. Fuck you mean, man. Y'all been hating on us for 400 years. Y'all would have been roasting. Y'all would have had every right to cook if I'm out here on the front line defending a cheat. Just because we the same complexion. You know what I'm saying? Cook me if I ever done some shit like that. But you can't do it. You can't do it. See what I'm saying? But see what happens is these dudes is getting exposed for who they really are. We see who care about a clean sport. We see who don't. We see who push these racial narratives when it's convenient, and we see who don't. We see who consistent. We see who give equal opportunity flame to anybody. Don't matter where they from or what flag they represent or what color, how big the sombrero is when they walk in. Fuck all that dumb shit. Nobody worry about that. We just talking about two dudes getting in there scrapping and being and shooting a fair one and keeping it real about this. Caleb Plant is all in their head, man. It's not gonna probably help him win the fight, but it's bringing all of this shit out. The fans getting exposed, Reynoso, Canelo, and them getting exposed. It's underneath their skin. See what I'm saying? And then with him reacting the way he did, getting this man eye cut and shit, man, people talking about you roided up. You couldn't contain yourself because of that damn roids running through your damn veins. See, I can do this. This is nothing because I flame anybody, any and everybody to do this. Black, white, orange, tangerine, whatever. They all can get this. But some of y'all do this shit halfway house ass niggas. So welcome to this real flame over here, man. We got Q the God, Haplo, LaRon. Canelo don't get a pass with the beef and jumping up and down weight classes to avoid dangerous fights, but the fans are gassed Caleb Plant up with that fake courage he's got. Are gassing Caleb Plant with that. I mean, he's not scared. I don't see him scared, but hey, you better be confident. This for all the scraps. Dolomites for all the scraps. So whether they gassing up Caleb Plant or not, that's not gonna help him win the fight. You know what I mean? This is just boxing talk, opinions, and all of that, and keeping it real. But Plant, I seen the dude just standing his ground, doing his normal professional face-to-face. Dudes talk shit to each other, and I seen Canelo fucking just unprofessionally push the shit out of Caleb Plant, man. And of course, what happened after that. But I seen a guy who just couldn't contain himself, man. And that's questionable. Very questionable about Canelo. Face of boxing, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? You that wired up, huh? You that upset, huh? Why? Because he talking about Oscar getting off and being a Reynoso fighter. Like, why is Canelo the face of boxing not flaming Mauricio and Valdez, man? Mr. Clean athlete, face of boxing. You should have been checking Mauricio like, hey, man, don't let that shit ride, bro. That's a bad look. That's a bad look on the WBC. It's a bad look on us Mexicans. We don't need that type of heat on us like that. But instead, dudes decided to be arrogant, right? They started to get on some elitist shit. They don't want nobody to dictate to them about the rules because y'all change the rules and make the rules as you go. So now deal with the heat. Deal with the heat. Don't get upset and want to put your hands on people now when they speaking facts. That's what happens. Mango Juice. What up, family? Joe. Andre. I'm indifferent on Canelo. I'm only giving him props for Undisputed because of how he was moving. But it's more dangerous fighters out there, and Caleb Plant isn't the one to do it. He's only making it worse. It's like, man, I'll see another comment. I'm gonna get to that. Whatever, man. We've already cooked the situation at 160. Canelo didn't want no parts of Demetrius Andrade, at 54 or at 60. So stand on that. Been watching that shit for a minute. But he went up to 68. He's still unifying. He's still going to put Mexico on the map with the 4 belts, undisputed. So it is what it is, man. Just don't pop in this fight. He can't erase his past, as far as being a cheater in the past, man. But I'm looking at this fight, it's a full training camp, full VADA testing, all the belts on the line. Caleb Plant got to come and do the best he can do. Canelo just got to be Canelo, But take it easy, bruh. Take it easy. Canelo, man. I just see it, man. Like, it's unraveling, man. Got the top dog. Like, usually the top dog is supposed to be the most composed. Like, get everybody else cooled out. He out here talking about people mentioning his mama and shit. Like, man, come on, bro. Man? Whoop his ass on fight night, Canelo. No matter what he say about your mama, your kid. Man, you remember that shit? And y'all love to talk about Floyd so much, but remember McGregor was talking hella shit about Floyd's daughter in front of his face. His daughter was right there. He didn't fucking put hands on him. He waited until fight night and then stopped him. That's how you do that. What would you say about my mama? Which round we in? 3rd, 4th, 5th? Yeah, I told you wasn't gonna make it out of 8. That's how you do that. You don't fucking make it look like you got roid rage in front of everybody fresh off this Reynoso and Oscar Valdez situation and getting away with PEDs. Think. Fucking think. And then want to get mad when you got real dudes like Brian Custer pressing you with them real questions, man. And then you want to start talking about pinchies and webos and all that shit. All that dumb shit, man. Keep your composure. If you ain't had nothing to do with that, you ain't got to even be mad, Reynoso. Trying to bring up race and people want to bring the Mexicans down. Man, shut that dumb shit up. So made a chaotic commotion for nothing. And guess when all of this chaos and implosion happened? On the PBC. Ain't that some shit? Boy. Soon as they get to the PBC, it really come out, boy. And all the people that hate it, brought all that racism to the shit, talked about Al Heyman this. Why the hell would he bend over backwards for a PBC fight and he don't need the belts? And hey, man, all that shit, y'all done had to backpedal so much. It's hilarious. But it's Showtime pay-per-view, PBC, Canelo Promotions, and all of this shit is coming out. It came to the surface, man. I'm glad all of this came to the surface so we can really see what's up. Not only with the Canelo camp, but also in this boxing communities. Bro, this shit is so revealing to me, man, because I've been watching this shit a minute. Popcorn status. Like, real talk. Canelo fanboys are basically turning the LBC into a necessary evil with the like, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. You Canelo fanboys, Don't even mention no other communities and criticizing them. Y'all on a whole nother different bracket, a whole nother island by yourself. It's crazy. Canelo fans keep using either a black man or a black community to justify their evil, to justify the fucked up shit that's going on. I look at it like this. If it's fucked up shit going on, I don't care what color it is. I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with the corruption. I don't fuck with the racism. So you got good black people, you got racist black people, you got good Mexicans, you got racist fucking Mexicans, elitist ass fucking Mexicans and blacks and white. So it's all around. People be acting like, you know, because of one group or one clique or one camp is doing something that freaking symbolizes the whole flag or the whole culture. Man, get out of here. People got to stop doing that. Same thing when Wilder came with that shit. Man, get up out of here, bro. You represent a certain clique of people, not the whole black race. You don't fight for me. Stop that. Knock it off. You know what I'm saying? So both fan bases are getting on my nerves. I mean, hey, I don't entertain in any type of BS, but y'all know what it is on this side. We don't have time to just be trying to push. There's too much going on in the world, too much going on in different races and in the sport of boxing to where nobody got time to be worried about somebody pushing somebody's narrative for just one person or one category, one bracket. And then when some bullshit happens, see, it's shit like that, right? Somebody could be all black, all white, or all Mexican, and then when they pop hot, you still got to be all pro white, black, and Mexican. And then don't want to talk about the facts of how you fucked up or your people fucked up, we community. That's the shit y'all do. Y'all get so fucking invested in these people, these fighters and entertainers and celebrities, that when they do some fucked up shit, y'all stand behind them. Because y'all done got on the front line so hard for them and debated so many people for them and screamed and hollered and almost bust out a damn, you know, your damn vocal cord box out screaming for them. Now when they pop dirty, you don't want to take that humble pie. You still want to scream and say, man, y'all just hating on the race, man. Y'all just hating, dog. Y'all just been hating, dog. Y'all just want to see us fail as a people. The stupid shit. That's what they do, man. That is what's going on out here, man. I know white boys with the shits and Caleb Plant isn't with the shit. Sam. What you mean? He swung? He tried to Memphis slap that man. With the left. I was like, oh shit, he's about to slap the shit out of Canelo. Canelo got defense, though. Canelo got defense, so it is what it is. But I'll tell you like this. I didn't see no bitch in Caleb Plant, man. He got pissed off. Like, this motherfucker just pushed me, bro. I'm just standing here. Just standing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what, Bud Crawford get credit for swinging at Benavidez, but Plant don't get credit for swinging at Canelo? Come on, man. He swung. He may not got the better of that, but he swung at least. Who hating on that white boy, man? Cruiserweight at light heavyweight. Cruiserweight and light heavyweight is the same thing in boxing. Adari, what's up, man? The real heat is here. Haplotype. Grindhard say unbiased Canelo fans admit he ducked Andre. That's true. So it ain't. I'll just be hating that people be trying to make like one camp or one group or one section represent the whole racism. Man, stop that ignorance. Stop that ignorance. There's some Canelo fans that keep it a stack. You know, almost everybody who watch boxing likes the way Canelo fight. The motherfucker fights really good. He does. But people just get salty when you say the truth. Like, you know what, man? Man, they did fucking put a lot of strings for that dude. Damn, this is a lot of motherfuckers popping hot in that Reynoso camp. Damn, that motherfucker Reynoso, Valdez did get away with fucking cheating and shit. Damn, Mauricio Sulaiman is fucking taking up for a lot of these Mexican fighters, man. It's clear bias. But then they turn that into, oh, man, y'all just trying to bring us down, man. Y'all trying to bring us down, man. Fucking hating, Holmes. Like, okay. Now we hating. Now it's racism. Boxing more about the drama than pugilism. Yep. What's up, Truth Bomb? Canelo fans piss me off, says Dolomite. I give Canelo the okay at the press conference, but they lose their shit when I say Canelo did get caught cheating. That's why I can care less. Only want to see for undisputed. Like, you know what's so crazy? I could never get my feelings hurt about people teasing Gerald Miller, Gene Pascal, Roy Jones, B Hop in the past, or whoever pop dirty that's black. Y'all could never offend me, dog. That's what be so crazy. Y'all niggas be so emotionally invested in these dudes who would never fuck with you, probably at all, that when somebody say something about them, y'all crying and shit. Y'all in your feelings. I wish somebody would get up in here and come to my comment section like, man, so what, man? Gerald Miller pop. And Floyd Mayweather has a receding hairline. And Keith Thurman cut his ponytail. Okay. So what, nigga? That's it? That's what you came to say? I flame the motherfucker too. Bet you won't do that. Bet a lot of y'all, you Mexicans ain't got the fucking balls to flame Canelo. Like I flame Wilder or some shit. Or like I flame Gerald Miller, cheating ass. A lot of y'all can't do that. See? Caleb just has a hunger in his eyes. You can just see it. He really wants to win. An upset is cooking on November 6th. Armando going with the upset. We dropped the link for the real ones, man. Put a cut on that man, Caleb Plant Eye. Cut that man. PBC is still a big joke. Boxing promotion coming. But they got Canelo. They got Canelo on the card, man, for undisputed pay-per-view. Okay. I gotta honestly say that's big champ shit. Shout out to PBC once again for managing to land one of the biggest fights in boxing, man. Speaking of land, look who just landed. Haplotype. What's up, fam bam?
Yo. What's
Made
up,
it.
bro?
You landed.
Marcus, Leighton, Jamal. Where are
You
you?
calling people out.
Tony.
Oh, where? Oh,
Bring
where?
on Tony.
That's Marcus gone. Bring on Tony.
No, Marcus is the Marcus is the one I really want to flame.
I think the way Lisa flamed him, he's gonna be hibernating for a little bit. But if he in the background, he'll probably be like, hold up, Black.
Oh my god, that was so good.
PBC plus Showtime. Yeah, man. Jamal and hibernated quite a few times.
Oh, Jamal's still hibernating over that Spence detached retina shit. And,
now he came through a couple times. He tried to act like he didn't know what happened, but you know.
He let Ugas literally smoke Manny Pacquiao instead of him. So his boy Spence ain't shit.
Damn. He may have some thoughts about that. Hey, Adari said PBC plus Showtime plus Top Rank equals should just join forces, team up, merge. Makes sense for boxing. That'll never. Bob Arum? You better let him know, Hap. Bob Arum ain't merging.
Bob Arum
shit.
is a piece of fucking shit. I hate him.
He's a piece of shit.
Bro, I told you like 1,000 times already. He did dirt to my own family.
Yeah, I know. You told me, yeah.
So Arum can go suck a fucking blah, blah, blah.
An acorn. F racism, salute Black, agreed. Yeah, man, fuck racism, man. And anybody that promotes that. You know what I'm saying? And if you know, just a quick question, you know, how do you know if you're racist? If you only care about your people making it and then you try to cap when a mistake is made and just you try to turn it around and say, oh man, whatever, you just you've been a hater, you just hate black people, you just hate whites or Mexicans. If you do that bullshit instead of holding yourself accountable,
advice to people.
Go ahead.
For a second. Listen, there is no such thing as race except for in your mind. Okay? Like, I am a mixed race person. So I grew up between two different polar opposites. Okay? Puerto Rican and Ukrainian. Can you imagine that? So, and I know 1-2 Kid also
right
is the same way. So when you grow up like that, you're never fully accepted by anybody. So you just learn to like leave it alone. Just move on with just be you and move on. You don't need to be Mexican. You don't need, like, these things are just false flags. You know, there is no such thing as race, in my opinion.
Shout out to True Bomb. Yeah, shout out to Hypo for that. True Bomb said in the chat, I don't give a shit what flag a fighter flies. I want to judge his skill set, not his heritage. Shake my head. Shout out to True. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't be watching boxing to be concerned about what color flag and heritage and all that. Like, all that shit is cool and decorations when y'all show up for the fight. But I just want to see if you got hands, man. What you gonna do in the ring? I don't give a fuck what color you are, how tall, how short, how ripped, how whatever. It just get your ass in there. And I don't even care about all that extracurricular shit. Leave that shit at the house, leave that shit at the church, and whatever else, man. Like, god damn. Yeah, I mean, now I get it. It's politics
and if you
and
have
shit.
a problem with that, hit the link.
Yeah, they never doing shit. They just, leave a dislike and a comment after the
I'm
shit
not
is
in
dropped.
a good mood.
Yeah, you are.
Got this loud ass fucking construction next to me. It irritates me.
Canelo still using once a user, always a user. Damn. I mean, that's an assumption, but he be doing some suspicious shit, like, small windows for testing, except for this fight. This fight is full testing, but just saying, he doing shit. You saw, see, he was one of the comments that I read. I gave credit to him because he said basically Reynoso was making excuses and then never really addressed what was asked to him. Let me go back to it. It was his comment. He said, let me go. Oh, there we go. He said, Saul said in my comments, I agree. Eddie didn't give a clear answer, more like making excuses. As much as I like Canelo, he did get busted. It's like, you could be Mexican and say that. That don't make you a sellout just because you tell the truth about what is the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, where you're born
Crazy.
has nothing to do with who you are. And people need to stop fucking propelling that shit, because it's like, that's what gets us into like bullshit, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if you were born in Mexico and you think you're Mexican or whatever. It's who.
Oh, you cutting out. You are cutting out. Hey,
no, I was
Rascals.
done.
Oh,
I just finished.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, hell yeah. All facts. Raz says, one thing I hate is fake pro-black people love Wilder but hate AJ, who happens to be black. It'd be the stupidest shit, man. That's why I don't even subscribe. I ignore a lot of shit that people be talking about.
You know what it is,
make no kind of sense, man, at all.
Hang on, Black. Let me tell Raska something. The reason why is because it's not about him being black or not. It's about, these are people from America that can relate to Wilder. They relate to Wilder because he's from here, and they want to downplay AJ because he's not from here, which I get, but
they sound different.
think it's all stupid. It's all stupid. It's really stupid, but that's what it is.
And I said also too, I think in the previous video, like, it'd be also dumb because you be having like dark-skinned people hating on light-skinned people, both black, but they'll be hating on a lighter complexion. Even same thing with the Mexicans, like darker Mexicans got something against the lighter Mexicans and vice versa. It's like, what?
The idea, listen, Black, just the idea of hating on someone for the color of their skin is fucking stupid. Okay, because here's what it is, bro. Here's what it is. If you were really seeing somebody, okay, for what they are, then you wouldn't be seeing what you think you're seeing, because what you're seeing is light reflected off of skin, right? That's what you see, light reflected off of skin. But if you really think about it, black people are white, and white people are black because you're seeing a reflection.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Haplotype bringing heat. They ain't ready for that shit, though. They ain't ready for that shit.
Bro,
They gonna be like, man, I ain't white.
I'm
not fucking
on,
black. You
I'm
kidding me?
fucking 10.
Drop the hat.
Bro, if I was really seeing what you look like, you would not be black.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Suleiman is biased for Latino brothers. It's clear to see, man. He go harder for them than anybody else, man. Is that a lie? Is that hating? Have we not seen a year after year, situation after situation, belt after belt, who he really go to bat for more than anybody? It's the Latino brothers. That's just the facts, man.
What is a
You know what I mean?
Latino, though?
Go ahead, break it down, family.
Okay. All right. So Latin is a language, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are Latinos? We
People
speak
that speak Latin.
Spanish.
People who speak Latin, I guess.
I mean, we got Latinos that look like all different shades of gray. Okay, and they don't get along. So all Latinos is not a thing, bro. You can't say all Latinos because if you really think about it,
Gotcha.
Italy is where Latin came from. So are they Latinos? Answer me that, Batman.
Damn. Ain't nobody gonna hit the link. You kind of coming a little too yeah. You might have to tone it down a little bit. You gotta lure him in, man.
All right, I'll stay in the background. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. I just said if you're trying to get people to hit the link. Ben Israel says, Shalom. What's up, bro? Hashtag the greatest comeback. I think he's talking about Earl. We'll see. That would be the greatest comeback if you come back like in the next few months. I'll be like, yeah, I don't know, man. Either he Wolverine, he got Wolverine in his bloodline, or it's something fishy. Spence Doug Manning says restaurant. Damn, people saying that shit. That's crazy. Ronald, what's up? So-called virtual press conference.
Low key, Black. I think Raskin's right about that. I think he did duck.
You think Spence ducked Manny Pacquiao? He faked the injury to duck the biggest payday of his career. Does that make sense?
I think he.
When you put it like that, because
in public. Look, the reason why is this. Okay, you can make the argument.
We're cooking a black man right now, y'all. Okay, so just be prepared. Go ahead. Go ahead, Hap.
That was.
Oh, you cutting out.
That was his
nah, bro.
biggest
that ain't
payday.
It.
But if you think about his career,
you might have to play back whatever you said, bro, because you was cutting out bad.
I think you. Oh, really?
Real bad.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'll jump out and jump back in.
All right, I'm here. Well, he was going in on Errol. So Rasclot stated that Errol ducked Manny Pacquiao. That's not the first time I heard that. But when you just, balance, put the things together, all the, put everything to the equation, it's like he was talking about this fight for the longest. Like, this was the fight he was waiting on. Biggest payday. Why would you duck Manny? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But we don't know if they was trying to, I don't know. That's just unfortunate, man. I just feel bad.
So,
like, damn, this dude missed his payday. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the point I was trying to make was this. If you think that he didn't duck because it was his biggest payday, that's a fallacy. Okay?
Damn.
If you look at his career in the future, right? Him getting his ass whooped by Manny Pacquiao for what? How much would he have made?
I would say a minimum of about 15, 20, somewhere around there, if not more. 15,
okay.
20.
15, 20. 15, 20 sounds nice. I'm not a pocket watcher, but his entire career from then on would be tainted by a fucking ass whooping. Okay, so like I think that's why he ducked. That is why he ducked. They made up the excuse with the eye. They got a doctor to say he had a detached retina, you know, and now all of a sudden he's back right after the fight. Come on, bring it.
Man, well, I'm sure we'll have another topic, you know, with that. You know, it just depends on how quickly he come back. Depends on how quickly he comes back, because they say it's detached. So I don't expect him back until late next year or some shit. That's just me. You know, if it's really a detached retina, I don't expect him back until like.
Detached retina does not heal in fucking 2 months.
I know that.
It
So
is
I'm
not.
like,
It
it's
is
gonna have to
not
be
because
late next year.
they're saying now he's miraculously healed. So there's no way a
Yeah, that's some
retina
fishy
can
shit.
reattach in that amount of time. Like I don't give a fuck
Unless he
what
got some
surgeon.
Wolverine bloodline.
You
This Canelo
might
fourth fight in a row with
yeah.
the guy. I mean, that motherfucker might be special. This is Canelo fourth fight in a row with a guy that complements his style. Plant's style is not beating the Roy King. Damn, he threw that in there.
Where's
They're
Jamal?
gonna start saying you racist, man, when you start cracking on him like
his
that.
ass.
Huh?
Jamal, I want to flame him about Spence and his detached retina. That's miraculously healed.
Shout out to Jamal catching the playback or in the background. He usually come through. Hopefully this cut heals up good before the fight.
Yeah, what the fuck happened there? I was listening to your video earlier. I didn't see the thing with Plant and
when they got into it.
No.
Yeah, man, he threw a goddamn combination. He pushed the shit out of Caleb Plant. Pushed the shit out of him. He had his hands behind his back, and they were just talking to each other face to face. And then whatever Plant said, it triggered Canelo to just push him hard as fuck. And then, you know, Caleb Plant just walked back up on him, try to give him the Tennessee slap. And, you know, Canelo with his reflexes and defense, we weaved that hose like whoop, and it's like countered him on the left or some shit. He like slapped him on the left shoulder, because like Caleb Plant tried to do like some meanie shoulder roll when he ducked. You know, he threw his shoulder out there, so the right slap got blocked by the shoulder, but then I think the counter left to the sunglasses caused the cut to occur underneath his right eye. So
the counter left to the sunglasses. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it was real quick.
Low key, that might be more entertaining than the fight.
You think so? You think it's gonna be a TKO, like a stoppage? Because Canelo said it ain't gonna go beyond 8 rounds.
I have a feeling. I just have like a Pacquiao Mayweather kind of feeling.
What? So it's going the distance, but it's going to be.
In other words, the fight's just gonna suck.
Damn. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Canelo don't be in boring. It'd be pretty exciting fights. Now the Callum Smith fight was kind of boring, and the Kovalev fight was kind of boring, but usually it's pretty.
Well,
you know.
What about the
exciting.
Mayweather one? The Mayweather one was boring as fuck,
bruh. The Mayweather one. You talking about when Canelo fought him? When Floyd fought Canelo? Hold on, let me reply to this text. Hap, you there? All right. Anyway, if you talking about if I heard you right, if you talking
he's gonna
about
try. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Oh, you got a hell of a delay, I bet. Look at pro-black fans supporting a white boy. It's all narrative, whatever fits these biased channels' talking points. That's crazy, man. Like, look, and then I guess, like, I don't know how people feel about
Ronald is unique. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying was, can you hear me now? Ronald is cool. He's my boy. He's my dog. But about Canelo. Oh, the plant. He's gonna try to employ that Mayweather style and do that. That's what I think is the most analogous fight to this fight. Okay, because Plant thinks he's Mayweather, but he's a fake Mayweather.
Oh man,
He's a fake ass Vanilla Ice type Mayweather. So he's gonna get blazed.
Vanilla Ice Mayweather, man.
But I could see it being really boring, just because of styles, bro. Like, if
so you think
about
that style
it,
mesh is gonna be making a boring fight? Canelo was like he's gonna run. He was like he gonna run.
Yes,
I think he'll run if he get hit with some shit. But I think if he don't get hit with nothing crazy, I think Plant gonna be there. Yeah.
As soon as he gets hit, he's going on the back foot.
Yeah. I mean, shit, Canelo got power, man. Plant a pure boxer who has real great jab. That style has always given Canelo problems.
Bro, he cut him with
Mosley,
the fucking slap.
He caught him with the slap, bro. Larry Mosley, Trout, Mayweather, Laura Cotto, Khan, up until he got caught. Triple G 2. He said double jab, Kovalev jab, and Billy Joe Saunders. Oh yeah, the jabs basically from.
I'm not sure what he means by that, but salute.
He's saying that being that Caleb Plant has a good jab, anytime Canelo got in there with a guy who had a good jab, it gave him problems. So he mentioned these guys that gave Canelo some problems, I guess. But anyway, I was shocked Canelo couldn't stop Mosley, old ass Mosley. I was like, damn, this motherfucker couldn't even stop him. Latinos, Hispanics, Spanish, whatever.
Mosley
still a bias
has a fucking chin. Mosley has a chin. He got
hit when he got hit by Pacquiao, he was like, "Oh shit, this is some different shit."
Yeah,
that's crazy. He's been in there. yeah, he got up, but it's crazy that Pacquiao put him down, but Canelo couldn't. Because I don't think Canelo put him down, or did he?
I've always said, bro, that I think Pacquiao could beat Canelo.
Nobody ever even promoted or talked about that fight happening, but
I did. I was like, I think low-key Pacquiao could fucking beat Canelo because Canelo is slow.
Mm-hmm.
And he's susceptible to like littler guys that are faster. And Pacquiao is the quintessential littler guy.
I think he's quick for his size, but when you up in there with a little guy,
I don't think he's that quick. I mean, let's talk
for
about
his size though. I mean,
like,
he's motherfucking stocky, huh?
He's okay. I mean, he has all right speed, but he doesn't have like speed. Like imagine Sugar Ray Leonard speed.
A fast little man is gonna be way faster than a quick big man. You know what I mean? So he was like Khan was, light years.
I just think Pacquiao is all wrong for Canelo. All wrong.
And maybe vice versa though. If he get hit with one of them damn hooks to the body and shit,
Pacquiao's not getting hit with that shit.
Grindhard said
he's
nobody
ducking
in
and out.
Being Israel got bad. What,
bro? Look, how epic would it be if Pacquiao came back and did his last fight and blazed Canelo in the Philippines?
If he did what?
Came back and had his last fight and blazed Canelo in the Philippines.
Yeah, well, Canelo ain't going no damn Philippines for that. I mean, but
that would be huge, bro. That would be like the best fight we've seen in years.
Yeah. Pressure about, I mean, the build up for it and the promo would be ridiculous. But I was born ready and I'm going to do my best. I am Manny Pacquiao. I'm president. So the back and forth would be hilarious. The pressure about to start. I'm still
Imagine if he did it, Black, while he was president.
Well, if he did it while he was the president, that'd be lit. Ronald's funny. He said, I'm still here listening. Wilder is not human and he don't like human beings. So press conference is virtual. Right. You got to be a different, you can't be in his frequency unless you meet a certain criteria or something. Oh, what you mean, Armando? You know, I was the first one talking about that back in the day. Lucas after being ducked to the WBC route got robbed against Porter. Well, when you made that comment about him not fighting Ugas back in 2017 or 18, but chose to fight Ocampo, I remember that shit. People was pushing the narrative. Man, nobody want to fight Spence. I'm like, why people lying, bro? Why people lying? Like this dude Ugas ain't been and out here screaming and hollering for this fight, man. He's right there, next in line for the strap. But y'all want to talk about a dude from a whole nother sanctioning body like Keith, who had the WBA, and we knew Keith or whatever. He was doing what he was doing. But like people were trying to act like nobody wanted to smoke with him. I'm like, Ugas did. I remember at that time it was two people. It was Ugas and Louis Collazo. They wanted to get in there with Spence while everybody else had different energy about Errol. Because niggas was ducking him, but not everybody. Not everybody was ducking that man. So I was trying to get that man. I was like, man, you just fight Ugas, man. Get him out the way. He got 4 losses. But, you know, people was just like, nah, man. What is he going to get out of fighting Ugas, man? Nobody know him, man. Y'all know him now. Y'all down talk Ugas so much to where that man fucking commanded his presence. Now Spence better come with that energy, man, when he come back. If he is healed up that quick, yeah, man. See you in a few months then, bro. Hopefully you go right after Ugas. Go right after Ugas, man, and get that strap. Same side of the street. He's in front of the line. So, Adari said, "Do you see my message? Did I skip it? My bad, bro. If you ain't in blue, I'll be like, who is you? Let me see. Did I miss it? I don't see it, bro. If you bring up Ugas, the fanboys for Spence will say Porter beat him, therefore Spence can too, but doesn't need to fight him. It'd be crazy, man. I basically stopped promoting that fight, Ugas and Spence, because people was just acting stupid, just about a fucking fade. They was calling the dude free smoke. I'm like, well, that's free smoke, man. Go get a dude who won't smoke. I was like, man, okay, cool, man. Like you the bully, right? You are the boogeyman. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, don't keep chasing the dudes who don't want to fight you. How about fight this dude who do want to fight you, like Ugas and Collazo? And that was way back then. They was just like, man, whatever, man. We gonna get out of here, man. Why you hating on Errol Spence, man? Anytime you try to recommend a fighter who wants smoke, watch the energy of the fans. All you got to do is recommend a good fight for their favorite fighter. Then, man, here you go, man. Hating and shit. You just want to see the black man lose, man. Like how they doing with Canelo and Reynoso now? Y'all just want to see the Mexicans lose, man. They was doing that. They do that shit with Errol Spence. They do it with Wilder. The racist ones do that. You know what I'm saying? The bias, super racist bias ones do that. Y'all just want to see the black man lose, man. Why you want him to fight Ugas, man? That's black on black crime, man. Shut the fuck up. Be clown shit. Just to catch a fade. Canelo didn't punch him. He slapped him in slow motion. Both hands rolled. Yeah, I saw that. It was a slap. They were slap boxing and shit. He got to see Ugas now. He didn't avoid that man and down talked him so much to where now he like, okay, down talk me now. Remember you said, you know, you all about these belts? Pacquiao, I got the same belt you wanted off Pacquiao. So he better not come back and try to fight Pacquiao, man. Go right after Ugas. Ugas just fucking retired the cash cow, man, at welterweight. 2K said Plank gonna run all night. I mean, if he get hurt, he better. Don't stand there. You get hit with them uppercuts or that body shot, you better get on your bicycle. Fuck what they talking about. Survive, Holmes, and do what you gotta do. Jab, shit, retreat. The podium landed a mean uppercut when Plant tried to duck. He said the podium landed it. Podium 1-0. That's funny. Floyd Canelo wasn't boring. Floyd was bought. No, that fight was not boring. That was an epic fight. Epic fight. I'm surprised Caleb Plant didn't bring that up. That would have really put some boy brought out that rage in him. Like, man, you a cheater and you got your ass whooped by Floyd. You didn't win one round. And they would have really got mad because it's facts. This man got his ass completely blazed by Floyd. I honestly want to say that was probably one of the easiest fights I ever seen Floyd in, man. Canelo and Arturo Gatti was some of the easiest work I ever seen from Floyd. I was like, God damn. These dudes suck. Oh, man. I'm glad Canelo got his ass whooped because he became a better fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. Oh, man. Hey, low key though, Floyd, shout out to Floyd, man. Floyd made this man a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a tremendous fighter. Like I said before, you know, he got a good body shot. Like I said before, good uppercut. But like my daddy taught me when I was 5 years old. Like I said, a true champion can adapt and make adjustments. But I take nothing away from Canelo Alvarez. He's a hell of a fighter. Yeah. Hey, remember that day. Y'all motherfucker, he can't escape the fact that he did drugs, and he cannot escape the fact that he got annihilated by Floyd Mayweather. I mean, completely humiliated that man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was, I burned a lot of calories that day just off laughing, man. I was like, damn. They talked all of that shit. They got tattoos and shit. And that shit went south, nigga. On a quick. I was like, damn. And the ones that's real boxing fans, when you watching the fight and you really, lock in, you can know in the first round or two, like, shit, yeah, bro, you done. I knew off the first round, I was like, you know what, man? Canelo, it's levels, bro. He tried to throw like a right hook downstairs and some shit, and he stumbled. Floyd got out of the way so quick. I was like, yeah, it's not going to even. He going to be mad at that. He going to cry in the corner. Watch. And he did it. That man cried. Man, I'll be shocked. If Plant win this fight, I'll be shocked. But I'm impressed. He's not scared of the dude, though. You can tell he genuinely. I think, honestly, I feel like Caleb Plant. And who said this, man? I think I seen the headline. And I want to give the credit where it's due. But it's almost like it's more of a anger in Caleb Plant because of the corruption that's being allowed, man. Like this Oscar Valdez situation just ignited a whole different level of flame out here, bro. See what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is really lit up now. They woke. Okay, dog, look. Enough is enough. And not only is this Valdez situation just reawoken, it just reawakening the whole situation with the WBC, letting Canelo get basically a slap on the wrist, raising clenbuterol levels. We seeing the relationship between VADA and WBC is rocky now. When that was the one that they was relying on to clean up the sport, quote unquote. So, I'm telling you, man, this shit, dude already got hit. I'm just saying, don't trade, don't be smart. Plant has no chance of winning, and that's not because he's a wigger. Rascal. Larry Mosley Shane, his nephew or cousin, he was the first boxer Canelo fought in his career at the young age. Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Caleb Plant did say some fly shit. He said, I laughed, okay. He said, if Makoto could buckle you. You think I can't? If Kodo's brother could buckle you, think I can't buckle you? Like, come on now. I'm like, damn. He brought up the Kodo. I remember that shit. That motherfucker Canelo got buckled by Kodo. That motherfucker was stanky leg. Y'all ever want to see Canelo stanky leg? Look up. It's on YouTube, man. Canelo versus Kodo. Not which Kodo it was. Somebody put his name in a live chat. The first name of that dude. He buckled the shit out of Canelo. I was like, God damn. Content. Yeah, wrong channel. Prime Pack beats Canelo. Canelo couldn't stop an old fat Kodo. Damn. Wilder might abort press conference. See, you remember that. Bud next. Okay, 2K said, fuck the Ugas fight, Bud next. But you know how we got to go with what Errol Spence be talking about. I'm going to take care of my side street. We're going to be man down. Look at here we go with the we shit. We going after Bud in early 22. The we shit. Rascal said looking for Spence fanboy. Spence injury fake, so he'll be 100% ready for Ugas. Damn. But they're straight up jacking people over here. BHP. Spence is done. I don't see why he's not being stripped, says Ronald. Adari says, does anyone think the WBC Bridgeweight division is going anywhere in boxing? I don't care about that division. They didn't get some fights cracking. Waiting a year to defend after being gone a year is just horrendous to boxing as a whole. Got to keep these belts circulating, man. Got to keep this shit moving. Spence had no problem fighting Algieri and Ocampo, but they came up with excuses for Ugas. Telling you, man. So I was like, come on, man. You talking in the bubble now? All right. Shout out to Wilder talking in the bubble. I'm just not interested. Boxing ain't running. Boxing ain't running. So Caleb Plant, Marcus said Caleb Plant going out. He gonna box him. Stop calling it running. Boxing is running when you're not throwing punches, says Rasclap. Yeah, you gotta throw punches, man. As long as he's throwing punches. Don't do it like Ronaldo's did recently, and people be doing dumb shit. Floyd did school my boy though, says 2K Slum. Man, we gotta be real, man. That was a boxing lesson. But it made him better. So people just got to give credit where it's due, man. That loss transformed his whole approach to the fight game. Canelo English is atrocious. If you think called him a motherfucking mean, talking about his mother. Yeah, but that shit right there, man. I seen the video. Who was it? Damn, I can't remember what video I saw, but somebody was showing how, like, you know, when he was talking to Billy Joe Saunders, he was calling him a motherfucker and all that too. So it's not something that he's not doesn't use commonly. He always called people that. Floyd not getting near this version though. Oh, 2K feel like Floyd can't. Yeah, right now Floyd knees probably bad or some shit. Old ass knees, cobwebs. Haplo back. I don't know if he
Yo.
Charles beat Canelo more convincingly than Laura, even with the knockdown, says Rasclap. I don't know.
Trout beat Canelo. Wait, what was that? Go back to that.
Trout beat Canelo more convincingly than Laura, even with the knockdowns. What he's saying?
Neither of those motherfuckers beat Canelo. Come on.
You said neither. So he sound like a hater.
Horrible.
Horrible comment. Ronald says Wilder talks crazy. Same bullshit, my brother. So much love around me with Ray. He sounds like a tape recorder. Oh wow. Wilder saying, I got so much love around me.
Come on. Why doesn't Raska hit the link and hang out with us? Like, come on, Raska.
He probably doing muscle ups or some shit, man. Lord whoop his ass too on the cool. I'm scared player, that's all he can say.
Salute.
2K say he's scared. No, Laura was missing too much. Oh, hold on. Ronald said, "True BHP, the Valdez incident did it for a lot of boxing fans and old media and new media, but True Media called it for what it is, viral now. Right from day one, bro. It was just another day at the office for us, but everybody else is all outraged, and we seeing with this situation, people they turn it into, man, y'all hating on Mexico, man. Y'all just want to see the Mexicans get stripped and lose. Like, man, if y'all don't shut that stupid shit up, motherfucker
Bro,
cheated, man. He's supposed to get
Mexico is
stripped,
a fallacy.
huh?
I mean, just if you really break it down, like the whole construct of race is a fallacy.
We hurting their feelings that bad today, man. But yeah, man, that shit's just garbage out here. That's why what he wearing in the ring. For real. What the hell you walking in with this time, bro? And will there be any excuse used if you get blazed again? Will a uniform be a go ahead?
BHP, I just wish someone would come on here and debate me about race right now, because I will fucking
Rasclot.
What's going on, yo? Oh,
We
nothing
here,
much.
man.
No, what I was saying was if there was a winner between Trout and Laura beating Canelo, I'd say Trout was would have a better argument than Laura. Laura was swinging that air. He wasn't committing to any real punches and just running and running. So like that was like a clear loss. And again, this is the same Laura that the fans thought would be able to beat Triple G, which is
Rasclot.
silly.
What did they have in common though? Him, Trout, and Laura, which gave Canelo problems. What can we say off the top of your head?
They both left-handed.
Okay, there we go. We get somewhere. So
right.
that's crazy, man. Like, and I know a lot of people talk a lot of shit about Demetrius Andrade, but that's another southpaw. You think at that point he like, look, I can't risk it against another skilled, defense-minded left-hander.
Yeah, I can see that. I personally think Canelo could beat Andrade, but I agree to that. I agree that him being a left-hander.
I'm not so sure about that.
He's a better boxer than Laura, so yeah, I can see that.
Who's the best left-hander? Okay.
Laura to me is a bum. So
wait. Can we go back just for a second? Pause and go back.
What?
Trout got blazed. Remember that?
Okay.
He got fucking blazed.
But
okay.
But did he not give some problems though to Canelo?
Haplo, I'm not saying he won. I'm saying he fought better than Laura.
I'm not saying it was easy.
Laura ran.
No, I agree with that. I agree with you on that.
The amount of running he did, he could have ran back to Cuba.
Let him talk.
Let him
talk.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Raz. Let him talk.
No, he could go ahead. Go ahead.
The only point I was trying to make was that Trout got, it was a close fight, but he got blazed in that, what was it, son with the shaky stanky.
The shaky stanky.
No, you're right. It was the 8th round. I think it was the 8th round.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
this shit was stanky.
Won the rounds after that fight. Trout won 9, 10, and 11 after that fight. After that, I believe, if I remember. He won 3 rounds in a row.
I remember that too, but I was like, people was
then lost the 12. Bad. He was looking bad versus Trout.
Right. But that's interesting though. Like the left-handers, like the skilled left-handers gave him like big, like some of the most problems. And of course, Floyd was the most skilled orthodox fighter we've ever seen, probably. But yeah, man. I mean,
that's a fact.
That's crazy. Why they say he wearing some tribal shit? He telling people what he wearing? Oh man, come on, bro. He supposed to be like, no, I'm not really worried about the outfit. I'm just coming to win. I got a tremendous game plan. Say some shit like that. Spence ain't Bud. Bud the true boogeyman, says Raz Clock. I think so too, man. I think it's everybody understand that by now.
Yeah, Spence is the boogeyman. I'm telling you, watch what he do to Porter. That's gonna be hilarious. That style that Porter has, coming in wild with no punching power, he gets beat up.
I believe that too. Like a lot of people feel like, you know, because they saying stuff like he's never been in there with a style like Porter. And I just feel like this is like tailor made. It's like tailor made for Crawford, man. Crawford he gonna time that dude coming in with that wild shit.
You see, Black, a lot of people don't understand. Porter isn't a big puncher, and he uses everything else. He uses elbows, he uses headbutts. He can't punch. The dude cannot punch. So he's gonna get beat up in this fight, you guys. Trust me. And with that long reach, there's a significant reach advantage. He's getting beat up in this fight. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy too? Like out of all his last 4 opponents, which was at welterweight, Porter might be the softest puncher out of all of them guys, man. When you think about it,
he is. He might be physically the strongest, maybe, but in terms of punching power and even punch placement, like the way he punches, weird. Like,
Brook is strong as fuck too, but
Yeah, Brook is strong. Brook is strong. You know what I'm saying? He don't got the power. Like I don't know. I don't see him beat Crawford.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the concern for me because I'm like, this dude Porter, when he comes to, like, I think Benavidez hit harder than him. I think Mean Machine hit harder than him. I think Jeff Horn probably, maybe him and Jeff Horn might be close in power. I don't know. They're both kind of similar.
The Latin dude for ESPN, Bob Aaron. What's his name again? The one
the Latin dude from ESPN, you say?
Yeah, the one who just beat. The one who beat Jamal, the one who just beat the brother. God damn, what is
Castano, you talking about? Brian Castano.
No, not Brian Castano, the other Latin dude, the one who just got dropped by the Russian recently. Almost got dropped. And what the hell is his name? I can't think of. Let me Google it. I can't think of his name. But anyway, that one Latin dude, the main Latin dude that everybody want to fight, but he's not in PBC.
He's not in PBC.
What division? 147. He fight for top rank.
Oh, you're talking about you're talking about not Valdez.
Can't think of his damn name. You can't either.
Damn, that's crazy.
I can't think of it. What the heck is this dude's name, man?
He just fucking fought Maurice
Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil Ortiz. Yeah,
Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz punches harder than Porter. He could probably beat Porter up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, Porter, let me tell you something. Porter, not only that style, dude, he's slowing down. That wild style. Dude, he's getting beat up, man.
Man. Let me drop this for the homie Rodnell. He said, why Plant put those sweet hands on Canelo? I don't like that shit. I'm a fanboy today. Let me drop the Dance and AB for the homie real quick. Appreciate my dog Rod, one of my members. LaRon said Crawford is about to beat Porter worse than Kell Brook did.
Well, Kell Brook really didn't beat him. Kell Brook was just doing a lot of holding in one punch, and then it was over like 200 hugs in that fight. But he did what he's supposed to do. He physically matched him. You know what I'm saying? His style, which worked for him.
Yep.
But did you trip on Porter when he fought Adrian Broner? He didn't even hurt Adrian Broner, even though he won almost every single round. He never hurt Adrian Broner at all, with not one punch. But Manny Pacquiao did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The old Manny Pacquiao at that. So we'll see. We'll see.
Either you got it or you don't. While they're talking a lot, it's all mumbo jumbo Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not even interested in what he talking about. I just want to see what he gonna do fight night. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, and nobody knows what Fury is doing. That's why I say they both clown, him and Wilder,
Yeah,
equally clown. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree with Haplo yesterday. He said he liked Wilder and Fury more than he liked Usyk and AJ at heavyweight. I'm like, why?
Uh,
What do they do for you, bro? Like, I don't get it. But, you know,
I mean, I think both. You know, I think I'm excited for the AJ fight for sure, but with the Wilder fight, obviously we all excited for. Want to see if he could really beat him. You know, without the 40-pound suit.
mm-hmm.
We want to see all of that. We want to see if he can beat him. So let's see if the gloves really was tampered with in the water. In the water was
Yeah,
tampered. You know,
it's right. It better be a whole different fight. I think Deontay gonna be he gonna be more prepared. He gonna be more prepared and give it more of an effort and gonna be more have more fuel. But you know, I guess I don't really care who wins. Be honest, whatever.
man, right? Don't it seem like we got, like you said, we got these three dudes fighting each other. You got Fury, fat and never defended his title. I mean, this is like a clown show. It's just a clown show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Jose, hit the link, bro. Hit the link, Jose. Haplo back. He said the conference was fire.
Yo, you just said you disagreed with me, sir.
Yeah. Because you said, I told you that yesterday. You said that.
Okay, well, when you disagree with me, I'm going to pop up.
Well, hey, you're one of the real ones. Hit the link. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just did. So, what is the disagreement here?
No, I have a difference of opinion. You like Fury and Wilder more than AJ and Usyk, and I'm on the opposite fence.
Can I clarify that for you?
I thought you did already, but go ahead. You can do it again.
Right.
You have it.
All right. Here we go. The reason why I like Fury and Wilder better is because I can relate to them more as people because they're hardcore. And Usyk and Wilder are soft. So not as fighters, not as boxers. Like, honestly, I have AJ beating Fury. I have Usyk losing to all of them, but AJ beating Fury and I have Fury beating Wilder. So like I'm fair and balanced over here.
Let me say it like this.
I like AJ. I'm sorry. I like Fury and Wilder more as people, like as a fan, like
Haplo, you said Usyk and Wilder. I mean, AJ is soft, right?
As people, not as fighters.
Okay.
They're good.
Okay,
They're
okay.
good
No,
fighters.
I know. Okay. No, I know. Okay, so as people. So you didn't think it was soft for Wilder to make that silly video with that stupid background and that dumb music playing in the
I
background?
think a lot of
I'm back.
look, bro.
The sky is blue.
Look, Roscoe. I said yesterday, or I don't know, was that yesterday or the day before? That I said, listen, Roscoe. I said yesterday or the day before that being a Wilder fan is becoming harder and harder every day. Okay? The guy is fucking up, and I'm not denying that shit. But I do like how he blazes motherfuckers in the ring.
Yeah.
And
we all do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to
that's how we all became fans of Wilder. Everybody at some point. Because he knocks you the fuck out. But we started seeing a lot of other shit with his character and really just kind of going to the extreme with this black supremacist shit to me. It's just like, oh, come on, bro. You ain't nobody king, man. You a heavyweight
It's not about
champ,
that for me because actually he's white. But I'm not worried about that. It's just like, yeah, he is fucking up, of course, but he does blaze motherfuckers out in that ring like almost nobody else does.
But
you're right because they're all bums. But
he is old. He is 0-1-1 versus Fury though. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, and his whole resume is full of bums. That whole division, that whole ranking was all PBC ranking of
0-1.
bums, straight bums.
Damn, you say all bums, huh?
But he blazed
Oh.
them though. Haplo, you're right. He blazed them. You're right about that.
Hey, Jose says hopefully Plant doesn't run a whole fight. Somebody as skilled as Canelo, running shouldn't matter, right? Like sometimes people be saying shit like that, man. Hopefully these dudes don't run. I don't even never say shit like that because
I wouldn't call.
if you got
I
the
would-
skills,
what I would counter with would be hopefully you know how to cut the ring off if they're running.
yeah. Hopefully Canelo cut the ring off and don't even and prevents this guy from running and get him up out of there. Like that's
Canelo
how
knows how
people
to
should
cut
be
the
looking at it. Yeah.
Canelo knows how to cut the ring off. He's gonna
like creating
destroy.
I just don't use the, you know, kind of like, you know, you said Rasclot, like it's running if you're not throwing punches. Like I hear you there, but
It's running if you're not throwing.
if
punches.
it's 12 rounds with 3 minutes each, if you can't in them 12 rounds get to that motherfucker who running in a square, okay.
I agree with that.
I mean, you don't have the skills
no,
enough to.
you're 100% right.
Okay.
You're
That's how I feel
100%.
on it.
It's just like George Foreman, right? Like George Foreman was a master at cutting the ring off. I don't care what your boxing skills was. He's gonna cut that motherfucker off. But with Plant, like let me ask you this, and I'm sure y'all agree with me. Do you guys think Billy Joe Saunders is a better fighter than Plant?
A better fighter than Plant skill wise?
Skill wise.
I think so. Maybe he has more
100%
skills.
though.
Yeah.
100% is getting beat up, y'all. He's getting fucked up. He's getting fucked up.
Hey, what if he? But look, you know how they say them certain fighters they fight to the level of the comp and they'll get up for certain fights. What if Caleb Plant just get up for this? Like, you know what? Like how you said in the press conference, like it sound good in the press conference, but you know in the back of our mind, like damn, dog, you know
Man.
he ain't scared. It sound good, but he gonna get fucked up. But what if that's what it is? Like, you know what? He was saying that shit like y'all told me who Scott the Gee was gonna knock me out. I dropped him twice and
Right.
I became world champ. You know, he's saying shit like that, like, you know, I've been here before. Y'all doubted me, said this was gonna happen. So he got to
did. It
show
was a
and
beautiful
prove though.
All right, Black. Let me ask you this, Black. Let me ask you this. Can you name off the top of your head right now one of Plant's opponents? Right now.
True ass.
There you go. You could. Oh,
True ass.
come on. That was because that was his most recent.
Yeah, I'll just make teasing because I
was
say
his
true ass because he's weak. So I don't call him true ass. I call him true ass. Marcus.
What's up with it,
Plant
Black?
weak, dude. Plant weak.
That week. He flamed. Hey, Rascal came on to flame the shit out of Plant. What's your thoughts on Plant, man? The whole situation, the press conference yesterday, he got a cut in 2 places underneath his right eye, all because the face of boxing couldn't keep his composure, in my opinion. But what's your thoughts on it, man?
Man, like you know, you already know how
Exclusive.
I feel about Plant.
Go ahead, man. Let the people know.
You already know how I feel about Plant, man. I think the guy tremendously skilled.
Uh-huh.
You know, does he need more polish? Of course. Still a young fighter. But I want to make one thing clear. I'm tired of hearing mostly, it's not a racist statement, but mostly the Hispanic community always saying somebody running. Man, this ain't rock'em sock'em robots. If you want somebody to stand in your face and go blow for blow with you, they might need to join the slap boxing league, man.
okay. I like that. Join the slap boxing league, then. You want somebody
Join
standing
the
there?
slap boxing league, man. It's boxing, man. It's boxing. That's why they say skills make fights. Can you take his skill and use it against him? If you think you're running just like the brother just said, cut the ring out.
Yeah, that's how I
Cut the ring
feel,
out.
man. Why y'all keep talking about, and hopefully he don't run. Like, if we fucking run, cut the ring off and get his ass out of there. You got 12 rounds to do it. Should be
Come
no
on,
excuse,
man.
man.
My thing is, hey, but what I can say, like, I was lukewarm about the fight because I'm not a Canelo fan. I think you're cheap. I think when your whole camp and your whole stable, when you got 3 or 4 dudes popping dirty, then I gotta look at.
Marcus did not come on here.
I got to look at you with the side eye, man. I got to look at your stable with the side eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so with that being said, I'm not a Canelo fan. Do I think he's a great boxer? Of course. I don't think he needs to cheat to be great. The dude got the best upper body movement in the sport, man.
Well, listen, Marcus, I give you props for coming back.
Like, I gotta jump off.
Complete
I gotta go pick up my kid.
All right, Ras. Thanks for coming on.
inferno that you suffered.
You got it, Hat.
You suffered a complete inferno, so I give you props
What inferno I suffer, Hap?
coming back.
Because your ass didn't burn me. So what inferno did I suffer?
Oh, he yelled from the pressure, says Ronald Finking. He talking about the Lisa Bell situation, man. He fucking he talking about the Lisa Bell. We said, Wilder finished our presser yelling again from his bubble though. Oh, he back yelling?
Me,
That's cool. He gonna need it, man. Just save that energy. Fucking save the yelling and just take it out on him in the ring. I mean,
But
so what's your point? And where's Jamal to back you up? I want Jamal. Oh boy, everyone's attacking me. I want Jamal.
he's getting jumped.
Little.
I feel I'm getting jumped, man. Rodell said I was driving, but salute UGC Black in the panel. What's up, Rod?
But I love the presser yesterday, Black man. That shit was fire, bro.
What was the
Look
best?
at him. Look at him changing the subject.
What's the biggest moment of the press conference for you, Marcus?
Man, just the way Caleb Plant felt like he wants this shit, bro.
Yeah,
He seemed to
And
me
then he got his fucking
force
ass
to.
I do like that
fucking
about him.
whacked in the face.
I was concerned about that, but I don't see that in it. Like I see he there to try to win. He's not worried about Canelo and this, whatever he got going on. And he ain't afraid to tell him, like, man, y'all some cheaters, man. Y'all whole camp, man. Fuck what you talking about. You're like, oh shit, yeah. Tell him. Use that shit, man. This is the fight, bro. You gotta tell him.
I think he got under Canelo's skin
He in
yesterday.
his head, he in his skin. All of that shit is definitely working, but
Don't
on fight night,
be
it don't
surprised
translate.
if they delay the fight.
Huh? Who say that?
Surprised.
Damn, Hap, you be in the fucking alleyway Wi-Fi, bro. Come on, man. Come on now. Only points I remember for Plant was Benavidez deduct him. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, one thing I would tell you though, Benavidez, man, fucked off his opportunity, man. He lost his belt. As soon as he lost his belt, I was born ready, went ahead and snagged that hole. I was like, damn. That man waited for Benavidez to slip up, and his motherfucking ass went up and said, I was born ready. Grabbed that WBC, brought his sparring partner, Yildirim, with him. And motherfucker had 2 belts in his first fight. Had 2 belts, man. Fucking on the line.
I don't knock Canelo for what he did for you. He just gave his partner a check, man. That's it.
Right. He giving partners a check. But listen, but talking shit about dudes saying, who have you beat? You horrible fighters. But he willing to fight dudes with losses, give them paydays.
Yeah, man.
That should be foul, man. I'm like, this dude be phony, bro. You unpaid there. I know that. Yeah, we know.
The funny thing about the press conference to me though is always up there saying Canelo's willing to fight the best. It's like, man, what Canelo you talking about?
He said what?
How the guys was up there yesterday, the Brian Custers and Steven Espinoza, talking about, Canelo's willing to fight the best. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, this dude don't fight the best.
Well, he fight for undisputed, man.
He's strategically moving around guys, man.
We know what Canelo done done to get here, but it's what it is. We here. I'm just the blatant corruption that's going on not with Canelo right now, but just around his camp, around that
Yeah.
sanctioning body, the WBC, the bias, the race, blatant racism that's been coming out this year, man. Come on, man. It's undeniable, man. Y'all know what the shit is, bro. That shit just need to be.
If Plant win, mark my word. If Plant win, Suleiman gonna strip his ass. He gonna probably read
You gonna strip him?
Suleiman
Gotta be
gonna
some
probably
shit,
read-
wouldn't it? Hey, that'll fuck
I
Mauricio
want to
up,
talk to you.
Marcus. Marcus, you gotta get a better Wi-Fi signal, bro. You be in and out. That shit be cutting. You know.
My shit is
Hood.
fucked up too. Don't blame Marcus. But can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I hear you.
All right, Marcus, I want to have a calm conversation with you, sir.
He said, "Call it Eddie a fat bitch." Damn.
I would like to address you on certain points. Are you available for that? Or should we
Cook,
set up
hell,
a
ahead.
formal
man,
debate? First of all, you called me Sporting Advantage. Okay.
Oh man, here you go.
Oh shit.
You
Man,
had to
that
get
shit
over this
yesterday,
shit,
bro.
bro. I'm just trying to regurgitate
on
some old flame, bro.
opposite sides of the country. He's from the South. I'm from the fucking West Coast. What was that all about?
So he made a mistake. We addressed it. He just wanted some old beef.
No.
He saw-
Don't help him
Red
out.
also was also
wanna
trying to
hear
say
his
we are
answer.
trying to take Mexico out. Right. That shit. I was like, man, this dude Reynoso's a manipulator, bro. That shit just told me right there, like,
All right,
man, that he just got so bad
Marcus doesn't want
that
it.
he willing. Yeah, he not feeding to that, bro. Reynoso under the heat so bad,
Marcus
wanted
doesn't
to
want
say-
the smoke right now.
he want to react and say people got it out from Mexico. Like, get out of here, bro. You that shit was guilt. That's guilty conscience came out right there. Do the connection. I want that, Marcus. You got to get it a different day, man, with a Wi-Fi signal. The homie Hap trying to get smoke with Marcus, but this ain't the day. Plant also hit him with the SMD. PBC trying hard to make Canelo popping dirty on Plant. That was weird. Why wouldn't you direct that energy towards Canelo team? WBC, this is a big fight, man. You got to use whatever you can use. Like, if they had some shit on Plant, they could just say it. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? It's a fight, man. It's a fight. So, you know. And the thing about it, why they reacted to it, because truth hurts, man. Like, when you bring in that truth, you start seeing how these dudes react. Canelo pushing dudes and also cussing everybody out, saying, "Oh, everybody just want to bring Mexico down and shit." Like, look at y'all guys. Y'all getting exposed out here, man. So just focus on the fight, man. Be professional. They went from being some of the most professional moving trainer of the year shit to like, what the fuck, dog? This is now you cussing everybody out. Apparently everybody got it out for you when you got dirty fighters in your camp. Get out of here, man. You getting exposed.
Plant was on his shit yesterday, Black.
He did his thing, bro.
Yeah. When I love when Brian Custer asked him, do you really think he is?
Oh, now you cutting out, Marcus. Marcus, you might have to drop off and come back on. I don't know what tunnel these dudes going through. You know. Marcus. Yeah, jump off and come back on, fam. Robotic shit. See, Mike got a point. Exclusive news says, thanks for coming through, Black. Yesterday was my first live. I didn't know that was your first live, bro. Yeah, I just seen the notification because usually you do the premiere. So I thought it was just a premiere that you was doing. I'm like, oh, he live. So I actually had some shit to do, but I just want to come through, show support, hit the like, hit and drop the flame and keep it moving. But I didn't know that was your first, though. All right, hopefully we got a better signal. A little hot under the collar, Renault. Right. He hot underneath the collar, man. He feeling the heat now. He reacting. Tell you, man. After all of that, and getting away with the Reynoso shit, the Valdez shit, excuse me, and Mauricio, the arrogance of the WBC. Look at them, man. They still can't keep themselves together, man. Can't be contained at all. They just reacted. Shit. Why is the face of boxing and Camp Reynoso so angry, man? Y'all clean? Y'all good? Fuck. Y'all angry as fuck. Mad and shit. But y'all not more mad than the boxing fans who seen y'all with the fuck shit going on. Letting cheats off. We not letting that shit go. I don't give a fuck what Valdez do. He can try to hide behind Reynoso, Canelo, the flag, or whatever you want, bro. You not escaping the fact you cheated and you got off. You know what I'm saying? So Camp Reynoso, the whole camp is under fire, man. They over here reacting. Can't take the heat. Saul says, I do it for the red, white, and green. You know what I mean? I do it for the real ones, doggy. That's what I do it for. I don't do it for no fucking flags, no colors, and none of that stupid shit. I do it for the real ones, homie. Invicto and Canelo talking all out of term, though. He said some moist ass shit. He was so mad. He was like, I'm going to fuck everybody. I'm like, you know what, bro? The press conference is over. We gotta go, man. This shit is got awkward. I'm like, this shit got awkward, dog. I'm gonna fuck everybody. Like, you know what, bro? It's a wrap. These dudes is out of there. I want to hear a fellow boxing alumni explain what really went down. Nah, but it's some real Mexicans, man. They jumping in my comment section and saying some shit like, you know what, man? This dude didn't even answer the question. He talking around and stuff, and you know, we got to be truthful. They did pop such and such. So you got the ones that's siding, you know. You got the ones that's siding with the good side, you know, the integrity of it, and then other people siding with just whatever is red, white, and green over everything type of thing. So shout out to them y'all too, but you know, y'all catching that heat for real. Racists and haters always catch heat. Cause y'all the real haters and shit. Y'all hate the rules. Y'all hate Vada, man. Hey, you know what's so crazy, Marcus? I said this before. It's funny how they wanna bring criticism for the people that acknowledging and notice the racism going on with them, right? But they ain't got nothing for the white lady Margaret Goodman, who's the one that freaking administered the VADA testing that popped Canelo and Oscar Valdez. Y'all ain't got no smoke for the white lady. Ain't that some shit? And she the ones that presented the test for everybody to see where Camp Dirty is at. But when Black Horseman say some shit, oh, y'all upset. But not at Margaret though. Shout out to Margaret. Keep doing your job.
Yeah, man.
Ain't that some shit? Y'all ain't got no smoke for Margaret and the VADA anti-doping. Y'all just got smoke for everybody speaking up about it, homie. So we know what it is. Know what it is, man. Hopefully they went ahead and tested that tea out, man. Let's find this motherfucking tea, man.
They can't find it, Black.
Stop playing games, man. This tea is out here. We need to find out which one it is, homeboy. I don't want to just be drinking some phentermine ass tea.
They said it was aftermarket tea.
It was what?
Aftermarket.
The fuck is an aftermarket tea, man?
Can't find it no more.
What? They found it and discontinued it, and they're not gonna tell us what the name of it was.
Nah, they can't tell you where it's at, man. It ain't on the shelf no more.
Man. In all actuality, Cato Plant was saying exactly what he has been seeing, just like UGC and other boxing fans. Why PBC scared to call Mexico and Suleiman out? It's just a lot of people just scared to call them out. I guess because of because of the face of boxing is Mexican. What the fuck? Shit. You give a fuck? If the face of boxing was if the face of boxing was Filipino or black, it don't matter. If somebody cheating and it's corruption, it's still corruption. I mean, you get a pass because the face of boxing is Mexican. Get out of here. Get out of here.
They gave Big Baby Miller all the smoke, man.
The flame of the century, man.
Man, Big Baby Miller got flame, man.
We was here for it. We had fun with that flame too. But you see how everybody that came through, the Mexicans, the white folks came through throw the
black-
gasoline
Yeah.
on that motherfucking flame, homie. But as soon as
Yeah,
we
we
bring
both-
up Valdez, here y'all go. Oh, y'all being racist. Y'all just hating on the peoples. All right. All right.
I remember the UGC saying, how could Big Baby Miller, screw off his bag like that, man?
Right. They don't
Screw off
they
his
don't want
bag.
to talk about that.
And man, that shit crazy. But the favorite part of that press conference yesterday to me, though, Black, was when Brian Custer asked Caleb Plant, did he really believe Canelo was a cheater? And his response, that shit was epic, man. He just looked at Brian Custer and was like, man, you really gonna ask me that? Didn't he pop dirty? Didn't he get suspended?
It was a dumb question.
on, man.
Right there, yeah. That's he did body everything with that question, with that response. So yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, the
that
proof
was
is in the
epic,
pudding,
man.
man.
That shit was epic, man. You gonna ask, no, y'all act like y'all don't know this man a cheat, man. Y'all know he been suspended. That shit epic.
And you know what's so crazy? When you speaking the truth like that, he was speaking the truth so good, man. The face of boxing, put them hands on him, man. Put them hands on him. He's like, you know what, man? We can't fucking allow him to keep talking this shit. You know what I mean? That's how they get.
Yeah, he would never say, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm gonna fuck. Boy, he turned that man. Oh man, he triggered this shit out of Canelo and Reynoso and them, man. One dude, y'all let one white boy from Tennessee trigger y'all up like that, man. Crazy. That's crazy.
I was gonna stream this shit, man. Now I'm paying for it. Might even try to get out to Vegas, Black.
Gonna put his hands on that white man like that. Can't believe that shit, man. He was just sitting there with his hands behind his back and his sunglasses on, man. Trying not to get burned and shit. You gonna put his hands on him and shit. Damn. Disrespect. Disrespect of the sport. Unprofessional in the press conference. You kidding me? This dude. Hey man, Canelo accountability, man.
Have they came out with the undercard yet?
Nah, not yet. There's nobody yet. Martin, what's up, family? Marcus ain't coming back. Hey, what you mean? He never left. Canelo tried to treat Caleb like one of his Arabian horses. What? Hey, man. Hey, I like that. I got to get a press conference to Caleb though, man. Caleb won that. When Caleb won the first round, bro. He's a, I don't know how it's gonna help him in the fight, but I gotta give Caleb that one, man. That look right there is like, yeah, I knew he was gonna snap. I knew it. Yeah, I knew I got underneath his skin. They're like, oh, I'm cut. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I see. He mad. Hey, triggered. Somebody said Caleb Plant called Reynoso a fat ass or some shit. I missed that one.
Yeah, he did. He did.
See with your fat ass or some shit. I was like, yeah. Well, you gotta come at them like that, man. You gotta just talk that real shit to him. That's all Caleb was doing. He was talking that real shit. He talked more real shit than just slander and fuck everybody and all that dumb shit that Canelo was talking. And all the curse words and shit that Reynoso was spitting out. I'm not even Spanish, but I was hearing all the curse words. I'm like, damn, why you doing all of that, bro? Just be professional. Y'all on a whole nother level anyway, right? Over PBC and Plant. So y'all carry yourself professionally, man. Y'all ain't gotta react to what little Caleb Plant is talking about. No composure having ass.
Brian Custer asked that man, Canelo, what do you foresee happening on November the 6th? I ain't gonna fuck this guy. I know what he was trying to say. He was trying to say he gonna fuck him up. I gotta fuck this guy. She get a little X-rated right now, man.
Hey man, yeah, and that situation just translate for Canelo when he get mad. It just starts sounding awkward, dog. Fuck this guy. Yeah, man. Y'all translate for Canelo. It don't be sounding too good, man. You know. So y'all chill out too before I get them damn sound bites. You know, man. I might get them sound bites. Hopefully y'all chill out. Somebody give Caleb the Purple Heart. He stood on his belief, but I gave the altercation to Canelo, the two-piece combo. Right. I mean, I just felt like that. See, that's a debate. That's a press conference. So it's just like when we doing this, like you can't put hands on somebody in a debate. You feel me? But one thing you can do is speak your piece. You know what I mean? And one thing about Canelo was instead of just sticking to the, just going back and forth verbally and with the intellect and just sticking to the facts and helping to build up and promote the fight, he lost his control, his composure, man. That was a clear sign. Like, damn, man, come on, bro. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see Canelo react like that. Like I was impressed with Canelo when he was fighting Billy Joe Saunders because in the press conference, y'all seen Billy Joe how he was picking at him like, you love the beef, you love the beef, yeah. Trying to really get underneath his skin, and Canelo didn't allow him. But Caleb Plant got underneath your skin. It's crazy, ain't it? Billy Joe said, yo, man, you called him a cheater and all that too. He just kept his composure. But Caleb Plant got you reacting like that? Plant? The dude who ain't really fought nobody? As you say, he's fought nobody.
Wait, Black, did you just say Billy Joe Saunders kept his composure?
No, Canelo kept his composure when Billy Joe Saunders was talking all of that shit.
I got
and
you.
calling him a cheat because Billy Joe did the same thing. He called him a cheater.
Clarify.
So that's just the facts. Billy Joe did the same shit. You love the beef, clenbuterol, and all that. Just teasing him about the drugs. He said, "Oh, you like other things and all that." They went back and forth, but Caleb Plant is saying, really not even talking about. He was saying about Canelo, but really bringing up the obvious about Valdez and Reynoso. I think he mad about the fact that Reynoso getting the heat now. I think that's what Canelo really mad about. The fact that Reynoso's really getting the heat. And then it's just exposing his shit from the past. Like, that's crazy. He said he called Reynoso a fat bitch. Damn, I gotta catch that sound bite. Now he held his own though. Caleb Plant held his own, man. He put his hands on that white boy, man. That's crazy. We have to respect. He really acted tough, all because of steroid questions. That's the mindset of the average man fan of their certain fighters. All because of steroid questions. He's like, I'm gonna fuck this guy. Like, what, bro? He just asking you, man. A simple question. You want to get all inappropriate at a press conference. Like, chill out, bro. Nobody want to see you fuck Caleb Plant. Let's get up out of here, man. What kind of shit y'all doing over there in that camp? He knew he could call Billy Joe a cheat back. Yeah, like, so I guess maybe that's what it is, Grindhard, that he can't say, oh, you love other things, like, and say some shit back to Plant, because Plant ain't never popped. Plant has never popped, but I don't know how many times he didn't test it, but he's never popped dirty. And he's actually speaking up and saying, you know what, we don't need cheaters like that in the sport. I like to hear that. I wish more fighters spoke up, like Canelo and all of these other guys that act like they're the top of the sport. Why they can't speak up and say, we don't need cheaters in the sport. But when you got a cheater in your camp, you can't say shit like that. When you got a trainer who had multiple cheats, you can't talk that shit like that. You got to just be quiet and shit. And then when they ask you questions, oh, how do you feel about Valdez getting off? Then you got to get the translator. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit go. And then when they press you with the real heat, then you say everybody being racist and trying to make, hating on the Mexicans, and get out of here. Get out of here, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Juicy beef. Connection sucks. This man's on panel. Still though. But like I say, fire press conference though, man. So he got caught with a little hook or whatever, but I gave the press conference to Caleb Plant, man. Flame of Fame. I gotta get Flame of Fame. I don't know what's gonna happen in the fight. He might get a Flame of Shame in fight night. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good content, man. For the Trash Talk Gone Wrong. Feel me? I document this shit. Don't get it twisted. But Flame of Fame right now to Caleb Plant. So when it come down to it, you can't ever say I've never given this man the Flame of Fame, because I'm doing it right now. but I don't discriminate. I will give you flame of shame too. That's just how it go on this side. Don't care what the situation, what's going on, what color, what affiliation. Don't give a shit. We don't discriminate. But Flame of Fame, you won that press conference for me, bro. You really exposed a lot. The True Colors came out. Hey, if you go and watch the playback, you know, in the live chat to the live stream or the live press conference, just look at the chat. Pay attention to the chat and the reaction to the people. And I usually don't pay attention. I was just like, I wonder how people feel about this press conference and the way Reynoso and them is reacting. All I was seeing in the chats was needle emojis, Roy Rage, Canelo juiced, and I'm like, damn, Canelo's this not a good look. It's not a good look. So I'm not making this shit up. This is all facts. Caleb Plant was able to trigger Canelo enough to make people, like, it was thousands of people watching too. Thousands of people were just like, nigga, roids, bro. Oh man, he juice. This man is he triggered, and they was going in on Reynoso and Canelo for the most part. Of course, you see Mexican flags and shit. That's cool, but for the majority of it, I thought it was gonna be a super pro Canelo audience, you know, tuning in. It was like, man, people was going in on that dude, and it wasn't until he started reacting. I mean, that unprofessional shit. The thing, what is intriguing Canelo versus Plant is that Plant has lost a lot in his life. Will he be willing to leave all he's got in the ring? He gonna have to, bro. It's for undisputed. You know, so I wish them guys nothing but the best, and I hope that they come out safe. Real talk. I hope they come out safe. Hope they clean, because a lot of y'all don't even care about a clean sport. You know, this the fakery has been a hilarious, man, throughout this journey. Seeing people act like they care about clean athletes and people getting back home safe and shit like that. You know, they're not keeping up on people who losing their lives every year to this. Yet they want to give people passes to juice up. Then they want to get mad at Caleb Plant and Black Horseman and all the other, you know, channels that speaking up for a clean sport when people losing their lives, you know, just to shoot a fair one, and then you want to let somebody shoot an unfair one, and you think it ain't gonna change. Come on, man. Come on now. So flame of shame, man. To you know, anybody that pushes narratives and agendas and dumb shit, and then hide behind their flag when they do some dumb shit. You know, hide behind their color and their race when they do some fucked up shit, and then say, "Oh, you just trying to hate on my culture." No, that's not what it is. Just like when Deontay Wilder got his ass blazed and shit. Oh, it's a conspiracy, man, against the black people. Man, shut that stupid shit up, bro. You got your ass whooped. Handle your business in the rematch, homeboy. That's just real shit. You know what I'm saying? When you get caught cheating, don't say, "Oh, fuck that, man. Y'all just hating. Y'all don't want to see the Mexicans succeed." Shut that shit up. We don't do that shit over here, man. That's fake. That's all fake. So y'all not gonna use that reverse misdirection psychology shit over here. That's fucking what you call it? Manipulation, homie. So flame of shame to Reynoso and all you so ass boxing fans, man, that act like y'all really about this shit. You feel me? That be trying to hide behind y'all's culture and color and flags and shit when there's some fucked up shit going on in boxing. And when somebody's saying some real shit. And like I said before, it remains the same. It ain't changed. Truth is the new hate. Tell the truth and see how much hate you get. And then see how much they call you a hater for speaking the truth. You see how much hate Caleb Plant getting? Man got punched in the eye. They still hating on the man for speaking the truth. Okay? If you want to find out where the hate is coming from, speak the truth. And watch who show up. See, I know who the haters are, and I know who the real ones are by speaking the truth. Fake motherfuckers show up hating and accuse you of hating for speaking truth. So this man got pushed about 5-6 feet back, whatever. Probably tell him that real shit, like you a cheater, and your whole camp is dirty or some shit. You know, and Reynoso fat as hell. Boop, got pushed. Now what? You mad? Like, really, you mad? For me keeping it real on you. Oh, that's what got you triggered. Okay. Thank you for telling me the blueprint. All I gotta do is talk that real shit. Keep your ass triggered and acting all saying some moist shit in the press conference. Easy work. My dude Ronald. This weekend gonna be lit though. We just giving this little flame here for this press conference leading up into this undisputed matchup because, you know, and this is another thing. You know, people be acting like they care about undisputed. They don't. They care about undisputed when their favorite fighters care about undisputed. I've seen that shit too. Motherfuckers switch up. They say it's all about one face, one name, collecting all the belts. Well, if their favorite fighter don't want to do it, they act like it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? When Canelo got off it on 160, they was like, oh, whatever, man. Undisputed don't matter. He's already going in the Hall of Fame. He's already pound for pound, blah, blah, blah. He don't need undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And then when he finally did change his mind and decided to go out there undisputed, like, man, he's about to be undisputed. Y'all hating, man. Man, ain't y'all the same motherfucker that said that he don't even need to go out there undisputed? And that people hating for telling him to go out there undisputed at 60 and all that shit? Yeah, man. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. They can't do this. You know what I'm saying? This ain't some yesterday flame. We didn't do this shit yesterday. A lot of people born out of this. That's all we got though. It's enough cooking. Shout out to PBC, man. Putting on this undisputed matchup, catching a lot of attention. Because when it's all said and done, PBC Showtime, hey, they catching a lot of attention from that. And all of y'all that's talking all of that shit about Canelo didn't need PBC and all of this shit. Hey, he getting them a lot of promo. He getting them a lot of promo right now. He just put his hands on one of the premier boxing champs, Caleb Plant, and created a mini riot damn near. You know, you got him saying more curse words than he never said in the press conference. PBC did that. Give credit where it's due. Truth is the new hate. So they say Deontay Wilder had a press conference and he was doing this thing again and he yelled in the bubble. Yeah, shout out to him. You know, see you fight night, bro. Shoot Media Gang, man. Worldwide. Shout out to Ronald Finkley, everybody in the live chat, all the members, the whole channels tab, the Truth Hurts crew. Y'all know what to do. It's UGC, man. Catch y'all on the next one. We out.